Welcome everyone. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Firas Rawan Abdulrahim and I am master student at Onda Quzmais University, Department of Environmental Engineering. My topic today is adsorptive removal of acetaminophen from aqueous solution by activated carbon produced from cordium XM, and I am going to talk for about 10 minutes on this subject. Introduction. Pharmaceutical compounds are known as emerging pollutants that have been extensively applied for human and animal treatment. These chemicals, due to irregular consumption, have been detected in the environment. In spite of the consumption, pharmaceutical industrial effluent and disposal of unused and expired drugs have an important role to introduce the drug into the environment. Nowadays, the presence of pharmaceutical as potential source of water and wastewater has become a significant concern. Acetaminophen, paracetamol or ACP, an anti-inflammatory and narcotic analgesic drug, is extensively used and known as one of the highest consumed drugs worldwide. In this research, a new type of activated carbon was prepared using a raw material found in the environment, which is the fruit of cordium after chemical activation to remove pharmaceutical acetaminophen in aqueous solution. Also, the operating condition affecting the adsorption process like solution pH, contact time, adsorbent dosage, pollutant concentration, and temperature have been investigated to find optimum condition to achieve the best remove. In this figure, we can see part of the cordia mixer plant. Research objective: recycle the fruit waste turn into usable material. 2. Experimenting with the use of available and inexpensive material to be used in removing pollutant. 3. Removing pharmaceutical substance acetaminophen from wastewater using the simple and cheap means for studying the affecting several parameters such as pH, contact time, action speed, and adsorbent dosage on the acetaminophen removal efficiency from aqueous solution. 5. Apply the data obtained to adsorption kinetic. Material and method. Device used: bearing ferns, UV visible spectrophotometer, shaker water bath, electronic balance, drying oven, centrifuge 9000 rpm, heated magnetic stir, pH meter. In figure 2, we can see bearing ferns, UV visible spectrophotometer, stainless steel horizontal reactor, sieve, and pH meter. Preparation: cordium and activated carbon. In this chart, shown the production process for activated carbon from cordium XM. First, we'll take cordium XM, then washing with distilled water, and then drying at 105 Celsius for 24 hours, then bearing the adsorbent at a temperature of 600 Celsius with nitrogen gas for 2 hours, then 24 hour washing in 0.5 molarity HCl, then washing with distilled water to removing residual acid, then drying at 105 Celsius for 24 hours, then activation carbon with NaOH, then bearing the adsorbent at a temperature of 600 Celsius with nitrogen gas for 2 hours, then grinding activated carbon until to pass through a 450 micrometer sieve, then place it in 0.5 solution of hydrochloric acid followed by hot distilled water to arrive at pH until 7, then drying at 105 Celsius for 24 hours. Finally, save in container to use in experiment. In this figure, we can see activated carbon produced from cordia mixe and raw from cordia mixe. Preparation of acetaminophen solution. A. The acetaminophen used is named ACP in this study. B. Concentrated acetaminophen solution was prepared by adding 1 gram of highly purified acetaminophen that was brought from pharmaceutical factory to 1 liter of distilled water to obtain a high concentrated acetaminophen solution 1000 mg per liter. C. Whereby the required concentration was obtained 100 to 900 mg per liter by a series of dilution made on the stock solution. D. The concentration of acetaminophen during the experiment are determined by UV spectrophotometer with wavelength of 244 nanometer. In this figure, we can see the structure of acetaminophen drug. The batch adsorption study. Batch adsorption experiments have been performed to determine the optimum experiment condition: pH, time, adsorbent dosage, adsorbate concentration, mixing speed, and temperature. The capacity of activated carbon QE was calculated based on equation 1. QE denotes amount of acetaminophen that is adsorbate per the unit mass of adsorbent milligram per liter. C naught mean effluent concentration and CE mean effluent concentration milligram per liter represent initial and equilibrium adsorbate concentration of acetaminophen. V mean represent volume of solution and M is mass of adsorbent. The removal efficiency R percent of adsorbate onto adsorbent at time has been estimated based on equation 2. And discussion. In this slide, it shows how to find the optimal pH for arrived in the conditions selected to conduct the aforementioned experiment with a discussion of the results as shown in table 1. Effect of the solution pH value acetaminophen on absorption, and in figure number 5, effect of initial pH value on removal efficiency of acetaminophen at initial concentration 100 mg per liter, contact time 1 hour, adsorbent dosage 0.025 gram, solution volume 25 milliliter. So in the subsequent slide 5, the optimal result obtained will be clarified and discussed for the other parameter mentioned. In this slide we can see determination optimum adsorbent dosage, and here we can see determination of equilibrium time, and in this slide see the effect of initial concentration of adsorbate on process of the adsorption, and in this slide we can see determination best shaking speed, and here we can see the effect of temperature on adsorption process. Adsorption kinetic in the discontinuous batch system. The adsorption reaction model that were derived from the kinetic of the chemical reaction differ. On the adsorption model as an individual phenomenon, in addition, adsorption reaction model have been commonly used to describe adsorption kinetic. Pseudo first order and second order equation are the most commonly used model in batch system. We can see in the equation 3 pseudo first order model and the equation 4 pseudo second order model. We can see in table 7 parameter of kinetic model for acetaminophen adsorption onto activated carbon in the first order and second order, and figure 11 show absorption kinetic for acetaminophen pseudo first order and pseudo second order. Conclusion: activated carbon was produced from fruit cordia mixture in this work using NaOH activation procedure, and it was experimentally found that the produced activated carbon has a high affinity for adsorption acetaminophen. Maximum acetaminophen removal efficiency was observed at pH 3, initial concentration of 100 mg per liter, 1 gram of adsorbent dose, and reaction time of 60 minutes. The best kinetic model is pseudo second order based on the value of the correlation coefficient R2 as well as the convergence of the value of QE empirical and QE estimated. Cordia mixture is presented as a porous sorbent material with large pore size and high surface area after conversion to activated carbon, which is derived from low no-cost agriculture biomass, promising for application in water pollution control and treatment, and offers high economic value with environmental advantage. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you continuous success.